Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Shreya. If you're watching me for the first time, hello. Today I want to talk about the sun. So you might be wondering what is there to talk about the sun. It's a well-known fact that sun is the vital source of energy and life on this earth. I want to talk about the fear that is there within ourselves which prevents us from getting into the sunlight just because we feel that getting exposed to sunlight can cause potential damage to our skin. And today in this video I want to talk about how sunlight is essential not just for maintaining the survival on this earth, it is also essential for a good physical as well as mental health. You do not have to spend hours and hours in the sunlight to get those maximum benefits. You could just spend as little as 10 to 15 minutes in a day, especially during the early hours after the sunrise, to get the maximum benefits. Experiments show that there is a perfect balance of UV and infrared radiations which is required for a good health maintenance between 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. in the morning, and after 10 a.m. the rays of the sun get a little more harsher, and in the noon time when the sun is at its highest, it's not advisable to spend too much of time in the sunlight. And if you have to go outside for any other reason and spend time under the sun, make sure that you reapply sunscreen every 2 hours in order to protect yourself. The next most important reason is vitamin D. We do not get vitamin D from the sunlight, but it helps our body to produce vitamin D, as vitamin D is essential for maintaining good bone health. Certain bone related issues like rickets and osteoporosis could be curbed to a greater extent by this vitamin D. Vitamin D could also be taken through foods, but sometimes we miss on consuming those foods. So the easiest way to get it is by exposing ourselves to the sunlight for a little amount of time in a day. Now let us consider the importance of sunlight from mental health perspective. So there is this one chemical which is called a serotonin that is produced by our body when exposed to sunlight, and serotonin is a chemical which is responsible for enhancing and uplifting your mood. It is a chemical which is responsible for the feeling of well-being and happiness. So this chemical could be produced when exposed to sunlight. So it is found that people with depression lack in the synthesis of serotonin, and because of which one of the therapies for treating depression is light therapy or phototherapy. It is a well-known fact that getting ourselves exposed to too much of UV rays could cause skin problems, and it can also lead to skin cancer. But it is also a proven fact that exposing ourselves to a certain amount of sunlight could give a radiant and healthy glow to the skin. It could also be used as a cure for eczema, psoriasis, and in this way it could be helpful as well. And make sure you apply sunscreen 365 days in a year. Let it be physical or a chemical sunscreen. Any sunscreen which is suitable for your skin type is the best sunscreen. And even though you're at home, make sure you apply sunscreen, and when you're outside, reapply every 2 hours, as I already said, and use a sunscreen with an SPF of 30 and above. Make sure it is a broad spectrum sunscreen which gives you protection against UVA and UVB radiations. There are also sunscreens which claim to give you protection against visible and infrared rays, and also make sure to consider the PA factor, which is protection against the UVA radiations. So if it's PA++++, it's really good. At least if it's not 4 pluses, make sure it has 3 pluses. Whereas UVA rays are responsible for pigmentation, early signs of aging, as they have higher wavelength and they have a tendency of penetrating deep into your skin. Whereas UVB rays are responsible for sunburns and also skin cancer. So apply sunscreen, protect yourself against the harmful UV rays, and at the same time make sure that you don't get scared of the sun, as there are a lot of health benefits, physical and mental, associated with you being exposed to the sunlight for a certain amount of time. That's it for the video. I hope you liked it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, you take care, let the glow be in, and keep glowing from inside out. You're the light of the soul, the life of this earth. Without you, it's a mere dirt. Yet at noon, people ask me to stay away from you. I do agree to be partially true, but I can put on the hue to still be with you. can't stay away from you, because I know that even you know that I truly owe you.